Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm For Classic and welcome to BenchART. And for today what I do have needed is AO Tennis 2. This game it is developed by the Big End Studios, which are the developers of other, not so popular sports like cricket and Rabiel League Live 4. There are a lot of games since Rabi, tabletop cricket, and even, don't get me wrong, even a port from Fruit Ninja to PlayStation Vita and Jetpack Joyrides to PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 3. So yeah, this is pretty much a budget studio that does games. And they are using their in-house engine, since I haven't found any reference of what engine they are using. So for the settings, I'm using my native resolution. I'm using character detail set to median because that it's pretty much just a texture detail, and if you have 2 GB of VRAM, you can use median on character detail. I'm using FXAA since it's pretty much undemanding to have that anti-aliasing. And I'm using crowds at reduced because if you disable the crowds, it looks a little bit weird to hear people clapping and cheering you up like hey, and you don't see anyone there. So just use reduced, and as you are about to see on the video, even with reduced, the stadium looks like full. So let's take a look on the requirements for this game. These guys only ask for an E3 3210, which is a pretty low-end CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, and the mere GeForce GT 710. So yeah, I'm not really sure about this minimum, since the GT 710 probably will need to play this game at the lowest of the lowest settings possible, and even lower than 720p to achieve 30 frames per second, because with my customized settings I was able to get an experience above 30 frames per second, with the 1% low being 29 during a cutscene. So let's jump into the game right now. So what can I tell about the game? I'm not really a fan of sports games, and especially games like tennis, which I'm not really into it, but I've been reading a little bit about AO Tennis 2, and I've seen that many people are satisfied with the game regarding the visuals, the presentations, the sound effects. Everything seems very well done, which is kind of surprising because the latest time I've played a tennis game, it was Top Spin, and that was more than a decade ago. And now I saw this game and I decided to try out and see how tennis games have gone. And presentation wise, like I said, everything it is perfect, and the characters, everything it is very well done, and even the users are saying the same thing, especially the fans. But unfortunately, gameplay wise, this game has some issues with difficulty. It seems that a lot of people are complaining that in some leaks the artificial intelligence, it is just dumb as hell, and as soon as you reach a new league or a pro league, they are pretty much unbeatable. They only hit the ball so perfectly, and this is pretty much, most of the people in here complains about unforced mistakes or something like that. So it's pretty much impossible, to beat the artificial intelligence as far as they say, and that is one of the major issues with the game so far, as far as I can see. Then they say that it is unforced errors. It's pretty much that they are saying, because apart from that, it seems that most of the people are really satisfied with the game. And despite the game didn't score really well on Metacritic with a score of 68, they are still asking for a full price for this game. So they are asking for $49.99 on this game on Steam. I have checked Greenman Gaming and it is pretty much the same price, so no discount from Greenman Gaming in here, unfortunately. And yeah, it's pretty much a full price. It is pretty much the same price as a FIFA or a Pro Evolution Soccer. So I'm going to expect that the only people that will buy this game at full price will be the only fans of tennis games, or they actually enjoy tennis sports or anything like it, because it is very expensive price for a game that it is pretty much to fill up the niche players, for some niche players in here. So yeah, I don't understand the $49.99. I'm not saying that the game doesn't really deserve that, because FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer, they just pretty much change the characters and stuff like that, and this is a pretty much new game. But still, $49.99, it is really expensive for something that only a certain amount of people will appreciate this type of game. So unless they force the unforced errors, unless they fix the unforced errors, I don't really recommend this game. Possibly in a deep sale if you really enjoy tennis, but if you don't enjoy it, I'm not seeing why you would buy this game anyway. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about AO Tennis 2. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video. I will let the NPCs play against each other and try to reach a full set. That's it. Thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Whoa!
Juice. Advantage, Gavrilo. Advantage, Nadal, Kyrgios. Advantage, Nadal, Kyrgios. Advantage, Nadal, Kyrgios.